Hello, and welcome everybody to another episode of r/ProRevenge. My name is Ryan, the official host here at Reddit Voice, and I look forward to bringing you guys today's top stories. Before I do though, I'd just really appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to stay up to date on all the latest videos. Hey, can you fix my daughter's laptop for free? Multiple times? Too long, didn't read at bottom. I feel this is a moral pro-revenge, but if mods and others don't agree, please feel free to remove it. A bit of backstory / personal belief. I'm willing to help my friends, but we all know someone who has or have themselves a friend who's the group mooch. The kind of person who you know you're getting together and just shows up with nothing in hand and expects to be given free food / booze the entire time. Yet sadly, you put up with them till it gets to the breaking point of wanting to beat them senseless with a shovel. This story is about said friend whom I'd finally got to the breaking point with. My moocher friend isn't tech savvy, like at all. He has zero respect for tech and constantly uses me as his go-to man when stuff goes sideways. Almost always his doing. This is from the olden days of Windows 8 being a fresh hot mess that was the next big thing everyone hated because it took the standard Windows interface, beat it over the head with a bat, tossed the bloody corpse into a wood chipper, then proceeded to light the remaining slurry on fire with military-grade napalm. I hate Windows 8 in case you didn't pick up on that. He had recently bought a laptop for his daughter since she was just starting to need it for school, and he wanted a mobile PC to use when he felt like it. Pretty sure he just wanted it for himself, but needed to convince the wife to okay the expense. Instead of asking me for input, he decided he was just going to go big blue multi-story and buy cheapest laptop model that rhymes with hell. It took less than a day of him fighting with it to call me to ask if I'd put Windows 7 on it because he hated Windows 8. I asked why not return it and get a Windows 7 model, to which he responded, "Big Blue doesn't have any Windows 7, only 8, and my daughter really needs this computer." Sure she does. I agree, and he drops it off within an hour. I should note that this happened just after Windows 8 dropped, and there was no classic shell programs out that simply said, "Fuck off, new piece of shit tablet design, we're using the old one everyone knows and can use." So my options were limited. Did an initial look at what I was getting myself into, and lucky me, Hell had only put out drivers for Windows 8 for this model. Yay! I do about 6 hours worth of hunting / downloading / tweaking drivers and praying / cursing to the tech gods as I installed Windows 7. I had to cherry pick working drivers for most of the hardware. The rest I got to work through sheer trial and error. I made a restart disk, backed up and labeled every driver for this system in individual numbered folders in case I needed to redo anything on this piece of shit. My friend is notorious for messing up his computer's OS. I give him a ring and let him know it's good to go, and he picks it up the next day. Less than 2 weeks later, he texts saying something's wrong with it, it won't do blah blah blah, or I can't get it to do what I want. Shocking, I know. I just restore the disk I made and give it back same day. Let's see how long this lasts. Almost a week later, same thing. After a quick restore, I give it back. This time, it took almost a whole 3 weeks till I got a text. Now I'm pissed. What the hell is he doing this time to fuck up an operating system? I finally took the time to look at the system and see what the fuck was going on. He had a bunch of cracked games downloaded and was trying to run those, a bunch of virus / malware on it, and a bunch of shady porn sites in his browser history. I'm livid. The only reason I kept fixing this damn thing is because it was supposed to be his daughter's. I got a hold of his wife to see exactly who was really using the laptop and for what, and turns out he told her it was having issues and he was constantly trying to fix it at home and even took it to work to mess around with it. When he had time, he was a manager at the hut that sells pizza. He's one of those real hands-on managers who let everyone know what needs to be done and then fucks off in the office. So I get the evil idea of fixing things my way. My first step to fixing things my way was to make an admin account that only I had the info for and limit the other accounts to a limited user. When I talked to his wife, I got a good idea of what his daughter really likes as far as shows, games, etc. I then proceeded to pimp this laptop out for a 10-year-old girl. My Little Pony wallpapers, about 100 on rotate, the entire My Little Pony cartoon show stored directly on the computer, Bratz, Barbie, the works. I even redid the icons to a My Little Pony theme and tweaked the user interface to be pink/purple colored. I made sure there was a parental lock on the browsers to prevent anything porn related from showing up on the laptop, and I installed a team viewer and locked in my personal credentials so I could get on there anytime I needed. And just for good measure, I installed a handy program called Deep Freeze. For those unfamiliar with it, snapshots the drive and restores the drive to the exact image every time the power cycles. Only downside to this program is you lose anything you save on the computer when the power cycles. Not a problem, since I had gotten a bulk pack of thumb drives that were multicolored and came with lanyards. I even went a step above and beyond and got a My Little Pony skin for the laptop lid in case he thought of taking it to work again. I personally delivered the laptop this time when the wife and daughter were home. The girly high-pitched squeals of joy that nearly ruptured my eardrums made it all worth it. She went off on a joy-induced tirade as I show her and her mom everything I did, including all the shows and games I had put on just for her. I then gave her a bright pink thumb drive with a purple lanyard and explained that when she wanted to play the games or save anything, the drive needed to be plugged in. I set up the save path for all the games to the thumb drive and asked a shortcut to the drive itself on the desktop to make sure she wouldn't lose any schoolwork that she was doing. I made sure both her and her mom knew that the thumb drive had to be plugged in, otherwise things wouldn't be saved. I didn't mention the parental lock I set up or deep freeze. I wanted it to be a surprise for my friend later. Both her and her mom thanked me, and I got a big hug from the daughter who was still flying around on Cloud 9. She was begging her mom to watch MLP on it before I even left. I knew it was only a matter of time till I got an angry text/call from my friend as soon as he got a chance to use the laptop. I was waiting with gleeful anticipation. I had dropped the laptop off on Monday and knew he wouldn't get a chance to use it till Friday when he got back from a trip he took. Cut to Friday night and I get a call around 8 p.m. which I ignore and let go to voicemail. I get 3 more calls every 5 to 10 minutes which I also ignore. Then I got a bunch of texts which I ignored till about 11 p.m. And when I figured he had ample time to try and F with the laptop to only be shut down at every attempt, I call him up with an especially snarky attitude, acting half asleep just to piss him off. Mooch, finally, where the fuck have you been? I tried calling you and texting you, but you never responded. Yeah, I had a long day, so I took an evening nap. What's up? What's up? This piece of shit laptop is busted, that's what's up. I can't get anything to work right. I downloaded a game and tried installing it, but it says I don't have admin rights. I restarted it and the game files were gone completely. So I re-downloaded it, but still couldn't install. It's not even letting me browse the web. I thought you fixed this damn thing. What the hell? Calm down. I'm sure it's something simple. Let me remote in. Wait, you could do that? Yeah, I got sick of having to have it dropped off, so I installed remote software. Let's see. First thing I do is remotely start the system. It did it again. What? The game I downloaded is gone from the desktop. Oh yeah, I put software on the laptop that restores it to a default setting. Anything not saved on an external drive gets removed. I gave your wife and daughter a thumb drive. Didn't they tell you it was needed? No, what the hell? Why would you do a stupid thing like that? Well, I've had to fix this thing 3 times already and I got sick of it, so I made sure anything you downloaded or tried to install would be deleted and blocked. You don't have admin rights, I do. Last time there was over a dozen viruses/malware from your games, and the games you were trying to run would barely run on this laptop even if you had legit versions. What the fuck? Insert 15-minute rant I didn't pay any attention to because I don't care. Well, why won't it let me browse the web? Are you sure? Let's see. I bring up Google and start browsing standard sites. Had a few cartoon sites I favorited for his daughter. Everything looks fine to me. Could you be referring to the porn sites that were in the browser history on your daughter's laptop? Yeah, I thought so. See, me being the upstanding guy I am, I turned on parental controls to keep web browsing safe for your 10-year-old daughter. What the fuck is wrong with you? But no buts. It took a lot of work to get this thing working for your daughter's sake, and then you use it as your personal play toy, which I had to fix 3 times. I'm done with your bullshit. I made it so your daughter can use her laptop when she needs. If you want to get your own laptop and fuck it up beyond repair, that's fine by me. No more freebies. If you fuck something up being an idiot, if you think this is unfair, I'd be more than happy to let your wife know exactly what this issue with the laptop was, including screenshots of your browser history. I don't mind helping you, but go above and beyond being a mooch a lot of times. Anything else you need help with? No. Have a great weekend. Click. Having spent over 18 years in customer service / tech support, so I went a bit nuclear on him, but I had enough of his shit. Reminded me of all too many times the problem isn't the hardware or software, it's the meat puppet smashing their face against the keyboard and wondering why the stuff doesn't work. So I simply removed that part of the equation. Amazingly enough, he didn't have any more issues with that laptop. Wonder why? Only time I was gotten a hold of was by his wife asking me to update some things and install some software the daughter needed for school, which I was more than happy to do. Too long didn't read? Friend uses me as a personal tech monkey for his daughter's laptop he keeps breaking doing shady stuff on. So I pimp it out in girly shows / games and themes and completely lock it down so he can't change anything without me doing it. He bitches me out and I proceed to drop a bomb on him. I was fired and made the company lose over £100,000. So I used to work at a family-run builder's merchant and was a trade sales advisor. I was fired for bringing up health and safety concerns in an email sent to a manager and for the fact that I was apparently unhappy in my role. I did nothing wrong, but they still sacked me. Now, when I worked there, I had clients that I had built good relationships with and even become friends with some of them. They would get me beers and whiskey at Christmas or have barbecues and so on outside of work. Anyway, back to the revenge. I was fired, which in my opinion was unfair, and it was during the COVID-19 pandemic. I had worked the entire way through it until I was fired, so I wanted revenge. I contacted multiple clients / friends, and most of them said, okay, we won't use the company if they treat the staff the way they did. One client easily spends over $100K a year in the top 3 customers they had. He used them because I would get him the best prices, etc., etc. As soon as I'm fired, I called him and let him know what happened, and he straight away promises not to ever use them again. So, big middle finger to the owners of that shithole. I hope you learn how to treat your employees better or go under. Slight update, reading comments, I did contact ACAS and they are investigating. Health and safety executives did visit and I told them to put a few things right, but nothing else. I have video and photo evidence of one accident actually happening and many other issues. I don't have a copy of the email, but ACAS can find it on their internal mail system as it never truly disappears. And with that, my friends, we've reached the end of today's r/ProRevenge. If you liked it, be sure to leave a like and also subscribe to stay up to date on all the latest videos. As always, my name's Ryan, the official host here at Reddit Voice, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.